All right, team, welcome to your 15 minute quick handstand conditioning routine. This is strength conditioning work for straight arm strength, shoulders, usually overhead pushing, of course, handstand. Hopefully this will get you towards maybe 10 seconds against the wall, a minute against the wall, maybe even help you start working towards the strength you need to hold the handstand free standing. This is generally all levels, although it is on the stronger side. So it doesn't mean that everyone's going to be able to do this, but we can always all give it a go. Today we'll begin in downward facing dog. Both hands come down, hips lift up, slight bend in the knees to begin with. We'll pedal the feet, bend the knees, help open up the back line, moving the chest towards the thighs with every out breath. And I'm finding some stillness in our downward dog. Beginning to connect to the breath. Although this is not a long session, we can still make the conscious effort to connect to the breath. Use the in-breath to fill the body up. Use the out-breath to release any tension, let go. Also sink the body down. Inhale, move forward, plank pose. Pushing the ground away, slight squeeze of the bum to tuck the tailbone under, draw the belly in also. Round the upper back. Exhale, drop knees, tabletop. In our tabletop, we'll move our hands beneath the shoulders if they're not already. We're on the toes, and we're pushing the ground away. So now we're protracting the shoulder blades again, round in the upper back. We can move the weight into the toes, slight lift of the knees to engage the full body now. Out breath and knees drop. We'll start to slide the hands about 10 centimeters away from the knees. Wrist warm up. We're leaning forwards, we're leaning backwards, we're challenging wrist flexion as we lean forward. Also stretching the toes out a bit as we lean back. Fingertips can now face outward to go left and right. Fingertips now face the knees, hold it here, arms are straight, maybe lean more back, bending the elbows one at a time. Fingertips now face front. Top of the right hand comes down, we're gently pushing into the top of the right hand, begin with the bend in the right elbow, then maybe we straighten the right arm more pressure down into the top of the right hand. Counter pose to wrist flexion, wrist extension. Gently release, twist and turn, switch sides. Left hand comes down, pushing the ground away with the top of the left hand, and maybe straighten left arm. Slowly release, wrist push-ups, fingertips stay down. We lift most of the palm, lower, 4 more. Another 5, this time we could come all the way onto the fingertips and lower down. Another 4. Inhale, plank pose. Maybe with or without dropping the knees, lean forward high into the toes. Exhale, chaturanga, lower the shoulders in line with the elbows. Inhale, push back up, plank. 3 more. Final rep. Back to plank position. We'll now find side plank on the right side. We could drop the knee down beneath the right hip, left foot comes down, or we pivot onto the outside edge of right foot, left foot lands on top, reach left arm up. Option to stay here, or we lower the hips down towards the ground with an out breath. Inhale, left, 2 more. Out breath, left hand comes down, we come onto the left toes. Inhale, lift, right foot up and behind the left, we're on the right toes now, wild thing. Reach the right arm back, rotate the chest towards the sky, pushing the hips up, squeezing the bum, look towards right hand. Inhale, lifting right leg. Side plank variation on the left. Keep a lift in the right leg. Pivot around on the left foot. Right foot comes down. We'll take a runner's lunge. From runner's lunge, lift the left foot up, standing splits. This helps with our kick up. So we're driving the left leg up, folding over the right leg. You can use the hands to pull the chest towards the legs with every out breath, sinking a little bit deeper. Out breath, left foot lands, both hands come down, plank pose. Let's do that little flow again on our left side. We begin with side plank on the left knee drops or left knee stays lifted, right arm up. Stay here or out breath. Hips begin to lower down towards the ground. Inhale, lift, 2 more. Side plank. Out breath, right hand comes down on the right toes, left foot lifts up and over and lands behind the right leg. Left arm reaches back, hips shift up, chest rotates, looking towards left hand, wild thing. And now side plank variation, left arm goes up, lifting the left foot, bending the left knee. Left foot lands down, runner's lunge on the fingertips, right leg extends back. Lift off back foot, right leg shoots up, standing splits. Nothing too deep, just slight activation of both legs. Squeeze the thighs of the left leg to help the back of the leg open up. Out breath, right foot comes down, left foot meets the right plank pose. Exhale, downward dog. So we'll now move on to what's called toe taps. We'll do the right side first. We're coming high onto the toes, trying to keep the arms straight. Right leg straight, you move the right foot towards right wrist, keep pushing the ground away. Out breath back, 4 more. Inhale, come forward. Out breath, drop, 3 more. Final rep, we'll hold it there. And we'll come back. Downward dog, let's do our other side. High on toes, left foot towards the left hand. Keep pushing the ground away. Out breath, come back, 4 more. Final rep, hold. Out breath, downward dog. Inhale there, exhale, dolphin. We're on the forearms, moving the chest towards the legs still. Right leg lifts up. Stay here or high on toes, looking towards or in between the forearms. Keep the hips above the shoulders. Out breath, right foot comes down, switch sides, left leg goes up. Stay here or high on right toes. Left foot comes down, forearm plank. Lower down onto the belly for Sphinx pose, mini back bend. Forearms come forward, draw the elbows in. just past the shoulders, joining towards the chest. Lift out of the lower back, broaden the collarbone, squeeze the bum. Toes in, heels out. Out breath, lower down, both hands beneath the shoulders. Inhale, push up, plank. Exhale, downward dog. Modified jump through to get onto our bum. Iron toes, bend knees. Right foot towards left hand, left foot towards right. Cross leg position, land on the bum. Straighten legs, arms down by the side. Low boat. So the arms are a few inches above the ground. Same with the feet. We could stay here, or both arms come up and overhead. Option to stay here or boat pose rocks. Let's do 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Another 10 on our own. Out breath, feet come down. Mat distance apart if we're using the mat. If not, just wider than hip distance, let the knees fall in. Both arms down by the side. We'll close down our eyes. Wow, pretty intense. So maybe do this 2-3 times a week, could even be 5 times, depending on how hard this is for us. We could do this one after the other, maybe do this for 2 rounds. Anything you like. I'll leave it here. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye for now.